We play.
We fight.
We conquer.
Welcome back to the Freak Show. I am your host, BUMPY-MCSQUIGUMS, and today we're continuing and hopefully doing a bit better than the last time we attempted this. We are continuing with our playing around with Cook, Serve, Delicious 3. It is a game that I am a medium-large part of for my job with the Indie Bros, and it's been something that I've actually been playing quite a lot lately, both for them and even on my own. I streamed it for about 10 hours, not in a row. It was like 2 5-hour streams, but I've improved a little tiny bit, we'll say. So we're probably gonna redo some of these down the road, but let's move on for now. It hurts me that I was this bad at one point, but I have improved, as I said. So I can guarantee we're never gonna be able to beat this the standard way all the way through. At least not for a very long time, if ever. I'm still leaning on the never going to beat it part, because this game gets insanely difficult. There's been the Iron Cook update, which adds a whole new level of insanity and craziness. So if you guys are fans of the series, and specifically of this game, and you're already a master at it, and you've beaten everything, and you're like, I could do this in my sleep, and you haven't played it in a while, go check out the Iron Cook update. It dropped about 2 weeks ago, give or take. And there's an announcement for when the game is actually launching. It's going to be October 2020, so October this year. Look for the release date. Anyway, let's get in and get after it. So, as I may or may not have previously stated, I just told you guys this, I have improved a little bit. So, what are we going to do on this day? Well, there's not a lot of stuff available that I particularly love, but we're going to go. And no, I'm not going to go and do anything insanely difficult. I'll throw some extra difficulty here and there, but I'm not going to really push it. Pushing it's not really what I'm wanting to do. Alright, so here's the thing that everybody should do, and honestly this should be on for or by default, and I'm not entirely certain why it's not. So you go here into this little menu up top. I'm going to use the mouse here. Right here, this little gear when you're on today's menu. You click on it. View servings and auto serve. It should be on. That is going to make your life a lot easier when choosing which foods that you're going to want to actually use. So that being said, what does that do? Well, let's go take a look at the food menu here. So look at the frozen bananas here. We're going to go back from the beginning. Frozen bananas, it serves 9 people, which is this number right here. It's holding station. We already know that because it's the only foods we can choose to the holding stations. And it's an auto serve because we have this little, basically looks kind of like a Starbucks symbol, but it's Cleaver or Whisk. It's one of the 2 robot lasses that are with us, and basically it means that all we have to do is hit the right analog stick if we're going with the controller. That's another thing. I'm no longer using the combination of keyboard and mouse. I'm using a controller this time around, so bear that in mind. I found that the controller seems to work best for me. You guys can use whatever you want. Some people prefer to just type, some people prefer just the mouse, some people prefer a combination of the 2 or the controller. The controller works quite well though, I will say that. Alright, so this one only serves 4 people, but it's an auto-serve. This one serves 5, but it's not auto-serve. Which means that after we're done doing whatever we do in the holding cell, the holding station up top, we then have to go over to the special order menu on the side and then do something else with these things. So, definitely turn that option on because it makes life a lot easier. You can see kind of what you're getting yourself into. So, frozen nanners. I'm going to go chicken strips, and I am going to go with this. I'm going to have to buy this here, though. Alright, so there we go. It is bought with the crumb coin. And then we have a few options here available to us. And again, like I could go as low and easy as I want to, or I can go as insane and crazy as I want to. I'm going to go not the lowest, but not insane either. So we're going to go with bananas Foster and then some veal marsala. Alright. And I believe with that, we are ready to get underway. It's going to be a 6-point menu, even though we didn't have any points. Oh, we had a 3-point system that we had to actually reach, which we more than did, so it's all good. Alright, folks. Are you ready to begin?
Alright, Chef. Show me what you got.
Bam, bam, go! Alright, so frozen bananas. First thing, up and running. Some of the roats, groats, some currants going here. Got to get some chicken strips going. It's all good. And since this has the most options of stuff to do. I'm going to make more of those extra, and we're just breezing through it. Like I said, it's quite a bit easier with a controller because it's always the same buttons, right? You only have a limited amount of buttons. So as long as you know the position of those things when they come up, it's going to make it a little bit easier. Granted, it does give you a little bit of a monkey wrench in so much as you have to hold like L2 or R2. So there's a little bit of like a modifier, but it works really well. Like, I don't have any issues playing with the controller. It did take me a while to transition to it though. That's just one of those things. Alright. And boom. And we're just killing it. Like, there's no problems right now. Alright, let's serve up some delicious food here. Alright, we need a little bit more of this. We'll go with some blackberry. Get that going there. We need some chicken strips. Ain't no thing. And I guess we'll get some more frozen bananas ready to go for the next deal. And our veal marsala is ready to go. Get some more of this going. Blackberry. You can throw out the holding station food at will, and it doesn't cause you any issues. So I do advise doing that if you have extra time, just to prepare additional stuff. Like, say you use like 2 things out of 6. If you have the extra time, you might as well go and take that time to do it. So butter, brown sugar, some bananas, and some rum. The marsala veal breading. You wrap it in plastic, then you beat it down with a hammer, and there it is. Alright, let's go play catch up. We're almost there. And anytime you hear that sound, the bidoop, it means it's ready to be served, or it's finished being cooked. All you have to do is hit the right analog stick in any direction, just tap it in some direction, and it will automatically plate the food or serve the food once we're here. So here I'm just spamming the right analog stick, just in like a circle type pattern, just to make sure all that gets done. Alright, blueberry going that way. We're going to go ahead and get some chicken strips going. There we go. And so long as stuff is cooking, we're feeling pretty good with ourselves. Now, unfortunately, all of the chicken strips are what's in front of us right now, so we're going to have to wait until they get done before we can serve all that up and then make more chicken strips.
Cooking and serving.
Alright, there we go. And now we can make some more of this. Blueberry, there we go. And again, chicken strips just taking over the world right here. Looks like our bananas might be going bad. We might be able to get the rest of them out if there is any more. Man, so many chicken strips. My goodness. We got time. We're not in any rush here. That's all good. See, we do need to throw some more frozen bananas into the mix. Might as well get this going too. I didn't realize we are going to have so many chicken strips. It does tell you how many we need. We need a total of 10. We're cooking on 6 right now. So we're going to need at least 4 more. But so long as they're cooking and they're not waiting while it's being cooked, you're going to be okay. And that is all good. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and get some more of this going. The reason I go with the slightly more complicated foods first, even though it seems that chicken strips were the bigger seller there, was it's extra choices. The more you have to like really think about what you're doing, like, alright, where is this particular one, so on and so forth, the harder it's going to be. So if you have something that's simple like chicken strips, you hit the button and then you just dump 4 in and you put it under the oil. You dip it or dunk it or whatever. That's going to be a little bit easier. Alright, just kind of breezing along. Just waiting for what you bring into the table, guys. Some veal marsala. Alright, 1, 2, 3, and 4. There's going to be one final one here at the end. Yep. Alright, we're ready to go. Just cooking it up, serving it. Nice styles with a Z. Alright, I'm actually going to do double down on the chickens. Nope, just need 1. Raspberry. Need some more bananas, though. And it is getting cooked up right now. The chicken strips will be more than enough. Veal marsala is done. Chicken strips are done. Pretty much everything is done at this point. Crons. I'm not even sure what those are. They exist. We finished the route. Simple and easy. Gold medal for Gus. Go ahead, talk to me.
Excellent job. I never doubted you for a second.
I appreciate that, Whisk. I appreciate that. Alright, so there we go. We got some cash monies. 193, and then we got 0.63, which turned into 122. You add those together, you get the 315 that we ended up getting, and we gained quite a bit there, honestly. We did well. We overdid what we needed to. Customization is unlocked. Time to decorate your truck with fun trinkets, treasures. Woo! Check it out in the customized truck menu. Alright. So there we have it. We have that available to us. And it looks like there's some other menus we can go through here. So let's go and hop into this one and see what's up. Alright. Not a big fan of what I'm seeing here, but we'll manage this. Alright, we're going to throw some muffins into the mix. We're gonna read one of the foods now, though. Let's read the totally accurate true history behind stew here. Its origin is unknown. Some historians believe that the first stew came long before man, or perhaps was even discovered by some ancestor to the dinosaurs. The common belief is that several creatures fell into a hot spring, that were thus cooked, and then the spring cooled, and then some other creatures came along and ate the resulting stew. Stew was the 345th most popular name for male newborns in Guam in 1995. Whether this was a result of stew is debatable, though it's great for padding out what is otherwise a very short origin story. Yeah, it is. Alright, we're going to throw some stew in there. That is a 2-point meal thingy. And you know what? I'm feeling confident. We're going to throw some gumbo into the mix as well. I'm not going to read the gumbo one, though I saw something that said muskrat. We'll maybe come back to that later. Alright, I'm feeling pretty confident with what we're doing. So we're going to go a little bit easy. We're going to get some crab legs. We're going to throw some fresh fish in there. I think I can do this. Maybe I'm going to fail epically. Who knows? And we're going to get some marshmallow squares. So I don't believe we had more than, a 3-point menu. We're bringing a 9-point menu to bear right now. And this should be very, 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 we'll say lucrative for us. We'll be able to catch up on a lot of levels and things. Alright. Let's get this done.
Fully charged and ready to go.
Me too, Cleaver. Let's do it. Alright, so first things up, muffins, bran, we're throwing that in there. Some stew, we need some oil beef, potatoes, and onions, and some gumbo. We're going to go literally everything on the front page. That's it. Yep, everything on the front page. Just want to make sure I wasn't crazy. Rosemary, tomato, onions, oil, and sausages. So that's how we're going to do that one there. Just the gumbo being the more complicated of the meals. I'd like to have extras of those if at all possible. Also, all of these should last a fair long bit of time, so none of this should go bad right away. Now, if we were doing salads or something, they go bad pretty quick. And that makes it a little bit more challenging. Alright. Let's cooking up some crab legs, getting stuff done. Just waiting. Nothing coming, huh? Alright. There it is. Alright, just going to serve all of this to the masses. We're going to go ahead and we're going to make some more stew, oil beef, peas, carrots, and onions. And let's take a look at the gumbo here. We got a little bit of time. So rosemary, they want shrimp, they want okra, they want onions, and then if we hit the circle button without holding any of the modifiers, it's going to bring up the second page. You can see down there the second page is in that like pinkish color, and that wants oil and wants sausages. The other ones are all in the blue, so that means that they are on the first page, the blue page. It's all color coordinated and coded stuff for your ease of execution and whatnot. We're gonna get some more gumbo. So rosemary, shrimp, again okra, onions. Hit the next page and boom. Just to give you guys an idea of what's going on. Alright, so fish, we want some albacore. We go to the second page, cut off the tail, the head, the body, and then we do some seasoning. We're good to go there. We're going to go with albacore again. There we go. And this time we want mahi-mahi. And there we go. I'm a little slow on that, but not too bad. That's not something I'm like super used to, so it's a bit different. Oil beef, peas, and carrots. Some muffins. You want cranberry. That's all good. And at this point, we just need some more stew. So oil beef, potatoes and onions, and we're just waiting on it. Like, we have a little bit of, like, time to play around with, so we're not, like, desperate at any point during all of this, hopefully. They give enough, just enough to get through everything. Alright, we know we don't need the muffins anymore, so we can now make the new ones. Get the stew out there. I'm gonna go a bit more gumbo. Everything on the front page. Get a little bit more gumbo going. Don't necessarily need it. Shrimp, okra, onions, oil, and sausage. What do you want? You want mackerel? Boom, there it is. Some crab legs, some marshmallow squares. It's all come together. Maybe one more special order right at the buzzer? Nope.
No problem, Chef.
I'm just waiting on the stuff to be cooked. We're going to go ahead and we're going to replace the stew. Preparing for the next stop, as is the best plan always. They want some more gumbo, shrimp, okra, onions. And we're going to get some more muffins coming here too. And a banana. Alright, what do you want? Bluefin tuna? Okay. Alright, come on. There we go. But it's a far cry from where I was before when playing this. It feels good to have improved this much. It's kind of like just an awesome transformation. I can't really describe how good it feels having struggled as much as I did back when I originally covered this, and even when I originally streamed this and stuff. It was a very, very, very far cry from where I'm at now. So there maybe is hope way down the road that I'm going to be able to do it, but I don't know. I feel like there's certain things that I'm just going to always struggle with, and I don't know if it'll ever allow me to claw my way out of it. Alright, they need a little bit more on the muffin line. We're going to, of course, take care of that. And they need a little bit more on the stew line. So beef, peas, carrots, and onions. And I think, unless I'm wrong, no, that's it. We're done. We just have to wait for the stuff to finish cooking. And there's the muffins. There's the gumbo done, and we're waiting on the stew in 3, 2, there it is. Perfect stop completed. Gold medal once more. Ah, yeah.
Oh, wow, Chef. I'm speechless.
Yeah, you are.
I'm not. I could talk forever about how great of a job you did, Chef.
Please don't.
Love you, Whisk. Look at us just pulling in them levels. It's great. I love it. Alright, so we did okay there. We can actually customize our truck now. We've unlocked some new trinkets. So let's go take a look at what that looks like. Customized food truck. And essentially we can throw all sorts of various different random things in here. We got like, I guess a bunch of different things of that nature. We can have food trucks up top. Or on the bottom if you prefer. We can see our old picture here. Paradise Island, apparently that was a thing that we were maybe striving toward at some point. We have a Max Wieners thing here. Go ahead and throw that there. Rubble of the building that we once had our restaurant in. Now, it's funny, or I don't know, maybe it's not funny. I feel like it's funny, but I'm like very interested in playing Cook Serve Delicious 2 because it's a little bit slower paced, and I think that's a little bit more my speed considering how much I struggle with a variety of different things. Alright, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to actually go here. I'm not actually going to spend any of the money just yet. I'm going to put that above that. You know what? Let's do this. Let's put this here. We'll put Max Wieners underneath. I'll put that on top. There we go. That looks a little bit better. Yeah, I like it. Do we have any other trinkets? You know what? We gotta go with the Cleaver plushie, and we gotta go with the Whisk plushie. We can't not have those, right? Alright, so we'll move these to the bottom. And we're going to have them there. And then I'm going to, oops, back out a little bit. Sorry, guys and gals. Let's get back in there. I want to move her to the bottom as well. Get her on the other side. There we go. And one final thing I saw down here, what was it? The splaffle. I'm going to buy the splaffle. It's going to use a lot of our money, but I want it on the right side too. I want the right side to be kind of the chaotic, messy side. There we go. And you know what? I've also considered this a little bit here. I kind of want stuff to be a little bit less like straightforward. There we go. Kind of a little bit all over, like we're just stuck it up there and we're like, yeah, I remember those things. It makes you smile, brings memories back and whatnot. Alright, so we did that. We got our 3-point Easy Street, 3-point Summer Buffet. There's a world tour. Let's go to the Freshest Barbecue. And I'm going to give you guys some advice. If you're just starting playing this game, you like what it seems to offer, and you're like, oh, that's cool, I want to check it out, I want to play it. There are some very easy foods, if you're not looking for super high points, that is going to make your life tremendously easy in comparison. So again, once we turn on those menus, we see that this serves 4 people, this serves 9, 5, 5, 4. You'll notice that the brisket over here, it serves 18 people, and it's an auto serve. 100% one of those things you want to get if you're struggling at all. This will make your life so much easier. Likewise, the ham slices, 18, and it's super easy. There's another one, turkey slices. I'm going to show you guys the easy menu, and we're going to probably go down that route. We have one left. Do we have... we can throw like a 3-point item in there if we wanted to. We will. We'll throw a 3-point item. I'm just looking at the options for 3-point items. I'm most familiar with this. I'll probably throw this one in here. It's a Philippine Stew, it looks like, of some sort. Alright, and then on this side, again, anything that is auto-serve, meaning after you go and you cook it, it just makes you happy. Alright, and here's my mascot, as I call it. This is what we're all about here at the Freak Show. You'll see. I really, really enjoy making that one. That one is one of my favorites. And for point value, we're going to go ahead and we're going to get some steak in here. The steak is super easy. It's a 3-point menu, but it's super easy. So, thing to be aware with... ooh, not enough crumb coin. No. Alright, well, we're not doing steak then. We're doing lobster. It's also relatively easy. Steak's actually easier than lobster. I use too much on my my customizing my food truck. It's okay. We'll suffer slightly for it. Alright. But you'll see once we start cooking up, it's going to be a good menu. Super easy, super easy, super easy. A little bit more complex, that's fine. Super easy, relatively easy. So, good stuff all around. Let's get into it. Let's get after it. Let's get that gold and get on with our lives.
Fully charged and ready to go.
I had Windows Update pop up today while I was gone, and it closed everything down, and it deleted so much information that I had opened, not saved yet. I usually save somewhat frequently. I did not do that this time. This is literally everything. There are variants of that one, but that's literally everything. And we're waiting on special order. We're already ready. Let's do it. There we go. We can do a lobster, a king lobster. We're going lobster. And then basically we'll have a sauce that we serve it with. We got to choose the right sauce, and then that's it. I said lobster's pretty easy. Steak is even easier. There's 3 steaks to choose from. You throw the right one on it, and then as soon as it's done cooking, it's gone. So I think you saw right there what we just did. So we're cooking some octopus in some butter there, but we didn't want the head on the octopus, so we chopped the head of the octopus off. Alright, so they want garlic sauce. We throw garlic sauce in there, we serve it up, it is done. I said, pretty straightforward, pretty easy this time around. Yeah, Windows updates, I wish that they would tell you when they're going to do it, and that's it. Like, not when they're going to do it. That you need it, I apologize. And then they just don't actually ever update on their own, because I hate when Windows updates just automatically go through, because it's usually, you know, oh, we're going to do it when you're not at your computer. This time I would have been at my computer. I'm so frustrated. Coconut sauce. I guess we'll get some more of this going here. This is all of the stuff on the back page. There we go. And the cool thing about the meats that we chose, there is so much of them that they're probably going to last through the next stop. And they are. The only downside is we have to make an additional stew because it doesn't serve quite as many people. Alright, king lobster getting thrown in there. A regular lobster getting thrown in there. What else you got for me? Bring it. I'm ready. Chopping off the head of the octopus. I'm ready to go. We're not quite there. We're probably going to get like 3 more special orders before we're actually there. Alright. We're going to get this one served.
We're nearly there.
Garlic sauce. Also garlic sauce. There we go.
Problem, chef.
Everything is going well.
And serve it.
Alright, you want some Asian sauce. Alright, there we go. And we gotta cook up some more of this stuff. So, pork, you want okra, taro, tomato, white radish, and spinach. Alright. So we're going to go ahead and take this time while that is cooking to redo the big meats that we have up here. Giant ham, the giant turkey, and we're good to go. And that's going to be done right now, and we're going to dump the rest out and make fresh beef. And it looks like literally everything. Alright, there we go. We have a lobsterpuss. We're going to cook the lobster up. It's going to be delicious. Or terrible, depending on whether or not you like lobster.
Almost there.
Like, the cooking part of it's going to be good regardless, but the lobster part, that's up to you. Alright, I think everything is ready to go. I don't know that there's anything that we're going to need to do extra here. Nope. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do this. Nope, that's not what I want to do. Alright, we're going to take care of this first. Coconut sauce. Sorry, we're going to go literally everything. Alright, so what do you want? You want some garlic sauce with yours? And what would you like, sir? And or madam. It's a madam. Ginger sauce. There you go. Alright, what do we have coming? We're good. We just have to do special orders and we're set. We're going to unlock food truck upgrades in the next one. So after we finish this one up, the food truck upgrades are going to be coming out. And we're going to be able to do stuff like adding additional plates over here on the side, the special orders, which will then also lower our point cost requirement. So if it's a 3-point menu and we have an additional special order area or preparation table or whatever you want to call it, it's going to be a 2-point menu. And as many of those as we have, it lowers it by 1 point each time. Also, we can get additional holding stations up top, which is going to really improve our everything, really. Just the amount of food that we can prepare beforehand. It's going to be great. The downside to the additional things on the left is that means you're going to have to make more special orders. And it can get overwhelming at times. So sometimes you might only have like an extra 1 to 3 of them on, but if say you have like 5 of them unlocked, that might get a little bit overwhelming because you have to prepare so many special orders. And there's a balance to it. There's always a balance to it, so. Alright, gold medal for us there. We're about done with the episode. We're going to go play around a little bit with the upgrade.
A perfect run? Impressive.
And then we're going to call it, so. Oh, we didn't make it. We have to hit level 5 yum level 5. And that's the YUM, your Universal Mastery, I think is what it stands for. Unfortunately, we didn't quite make it to that, so let's just take a quick look. Our first attempt was a silver medal on the tutorial, which I now know what I did wrong. The bronze. Then we have a gold, and that's it. So we got a triple gold going today, and on the last day that we did it, it was a lot worse. So we'll go back through on the next episode. We'll play through all of this. I will probably do the tutorials. No, what? We'll do it all. We'll do it all in the next episode to show you guys how much I've improved. Anyway, I hope you guys had some fun this time, and I did a little bit better job of showcasing the game and exactly what it has to offer and how to actually play it. If you do have any questions about the game, go ahead and ask down below in the comment section. I'm willing to do my best to answer whatever questions you have. And check it out. It's a lot of fun. I really enjoy it. And if you are worried that things are going too quick, I just want to throw this out there. You can play through and you'll notice there's a few of them that require gold medals to unlock like a level here. So that's something to strive for, but say you find everything's too quick. You can always go into these other levels with chill mode. Now what chill mode's going to do is you're not going to be rushed. All the food's going to come in, but it's going to stay there. There's not going to be timers getting rid of it. So you can take your time, make sure you're accurate with your menus, and you can earn up to a silver medal, which will allow you to continue on throughout the entire game, barring the few levels that are gold medal requirements, like this one right here. So that is another way to play. You can also always add more complicated food if you find the game is too easy, or less complicated food if you find it's too difficult. So there's a balance. There's even a minimum level that you can kind of ride along and do okay. There's still levels that I struggle with all the way up into like the third area. There's a couple that I have a little bit of an issue getting through, but the more you upgrade your truck and things of that nature, the better off it's going to be. So see you in the next episode, guys and gals. Until then, I am BUMPY-MCSQUIGUMS, your host. Thank you for stopping by the Freak Show. And always remember that we play, we fight, sometimes we cook, and we conquer.